Do you ever look at yourself in the mirror and just think, man, I wish I could just put on some muscle, but no matter what I do, no matter what I try, it's just not possible? Well, I'm here today to show you how you can build muscle if you're a skinny guy.
You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets lonely. Now I see violet.
Hey everyone, my name's Paul Wadsworth, the founder of Intra Lifestyle.com, and I'm here to help you live with greater health, happiness, and freedom. And if you are a skinny guy, yes, you can put on muscle. I've done it myself. I used to be a lot skinnier and it took me a long time to learn how to do it. So I want to save you some of that time so that you can start getting results a lot quicker and so that you can do the right thing. So when it comes to building muscle, there's going to be two factors we're going to talk about that's going to help you if you're a skinny guy. The first one is nutrition and the second one is your workouts. Now what I found in the past, having spoken to many people, while my experience over the years, is that a lot of people really aren't actually eating enough food. They're not getting enough protein and carbohydrates to help them put on that size. When you actually break it down and you start monitoring what you're consuming, you realize that if you're struggling to put that weight on, you're probably not eating enough. And the difficulty is you want to be eating the right foods and not just full of junk all the time. So if you're really struggling to put that muscle on or put the weight on in general, let's take the number 18 to 20 and multiply that by your body weight in pounds. And that's going to be your estimated calorie intake for the day. These numbers are just a ballpark figure and it's going to be dependent on your activity levels and your lifestyle. For example, if you have a very physical job and you're always moving and you still find it hard to put weight on in general, you might even have to have more, but use those numbers as a starting point just so that we can monitor where you're at and you can start to track that. But the key is to just get a starting point and work from there. You can go up or down, but we need to get an idea of what your body needs based on your lifestyle. Then you want to look at your macronutrients. Now I would say start on the protein and aim for approximately 1 gram per pound of body weight. Your body needs more protein than the average person if you're trying to build muscle. Secondly, look at carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are also very important when it comes to building muscle and also helping fuel your workouts. So I would say around 1 to 2 grams of carbs per pound of body weight. You can play around with these numbers, see what works for you. Some people prefer to have a higher fat, but I found building muscle carbs really helped me a lot. Then the remaining calories you would take from your fats. So just to let you know, if you're unsure, there are 4 calories per gram of carbohydrates, there are 4 calories per gram of protein, and there are 9 calories per gram of fat. And when I struggled to put the weight on myself, the biggest factor that was always there was that I was not consuming enough food. And I remember times when I felt like I was force feeding myself to get the calories that I needed. Now there are strategies you can use to help get those calories in a little easier, like you can make high calorie protein shakes. You can add things in there like coconut oil, almond butter, just to give you some extra calories. But these days, I'm not too big on tracking everything in terms of calories and weighing everything. But what I would actually recommend for at least a couple of weeks is using something like MyFitnessPal, which is a free app. And I would start monitoring how much food you're actually eating and track that and then adjust the numbers. Keep track of your weight and your measurements. See if you're actually gaining weight or if you're staying the same, or if you're losing weight. And then obviously your activity levels are going to influence that as well. So the key is to just track what you're doing and don't guess it. And if one day you're having 3,000 calories and the next you're only having 1,800 and then the next it's 2,500 and it's all over the place, it's going to be hard for you to keep that consistency in terms of gaining the mass. And moving on to the next factor, which is your workouts. So you have to be lifting weights if you want to build muscle. You've got to be stimulating the muscle. You've got to break down that tissue so that it can rebuild and get stronger. And an ideal rep range to build muscle, I would say, is around 8 to 12 repetitions. You can go lower and do more strength training. You can adjust it, do a little bit higher volume. I used to do a training system from Neil Hill called Y3T, and that the 3-week cycles go between the different muscle fiber types and the different rep ranges. But as a ballpark, I'd say 8 to 12 reps is a good range to be in. Another tip with the workouts is I would advise you to not spend too long in the gym. Don't spend hours and hours at a time, because that's time where you're going to be burning off energy. And if you struggle to put the weight on, you need that time to consume your calories, for your body to rest and recover so that your muscles can grow. Personally, I enjoy a 45 to 60 minute workout lifting weights and spreading that out by doing 2 upper and 2 lower days a week. There are other styles that you can do that, and below this video I'm going to put a link so that you can get a free template of a workout that I use to build muscle mass. It's a 4-day upper lower split, and I'm going to give that to you for free. You just got to click the link below and you can download it there. In the gym, I would be concentrating on compound movements that are multi-joint, that are going to hit a lot of muscles. So things like deadlifts, things like squats, bench press, bent over rows, barbell rows, wide grip pull-ups. Those type of exercises are really going to help you to build that size that you want. Now I get it, it's super frustrating if you feel skinny and you just want to put that weight on fast. And the good news is if you're starting out, you will actually see great gains in your first 12 to 18 months. If you're consistent, if you're working out 4 to 5 times a week, lifting weights, you're eating food, you're going to see results pretty quickly. But the key is you've got to be consistent. You've got to stick with it. And also you've got to know what you're doing, because I see a lot of people in the gym, and over the years, people that have done things incorrectly, you can get injured doing that. And to help you so that you don't injure yourself, I've set up a free 7-day trial where I can help you online, and you can get access to the online training. Absolutely no commitment required. You've also got a free workout below this video, which you can download, as I've already mentioned. So you've got some tools to help you. I want to help you build that muscle, because I know what it feels like to feel skinny. You just want to feel confident in yourself and build that muscle up. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, if you have, please consider subscribing, sharing it with someone else that may benefit. Thank you again for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.